stop for a moment. Take a breath. This video did not appear in your feed by chance. It didn't even exist as a fixed reality until your consciousness right now collapsed the wave of probability, called it into your experience. What if I told you that the past you analyze and the future you anticipate belong to a version of reality that you no longer occupy? Not because time has simply moved forward, but because you have moved timelines. Today, we are not going to talk about a future event. We are going to decode the evidence that the great quantum leap has already occurred, and you are living in its aftermath. By the end of this transmission, you will not just believe this is possible. You will recognize the undeniable proof in your own life. Tell me, have you ever felt a sudden, unexplainable shift, as if the fundamental rules of your world changed overnight? Before we delve into the signs, you must recontextualize your understanding of reality itself. Forget what you have been taught. Reality is not a solid, external stage on which you are a mere actor. Imagine instead a vast, infinite ocean of pure, unformed potential. This is the quantum field. It holds every possible past, every potential future, every conceivable world. They all exist simultaneously as silent, shimmering waves of probability. Nothing is fixed, nothing is real, until it is observed. And who is the observer? You are. Your consciousness is the focal point, the divine lens that gazes into this field of potential and commands a single possibility to crystallize into your physical experience. This is the true observer effect. It is not a passive act of seeing, it is a sacred act of creation. And right now, your consciousness has chosen to observe a reality so different from the old one that echoes and artifacts are beginning to appear all around you. The first sign is the most startling, often dismissed as a trick of the mind. I'm talking about glitches in the matrix. You experience a moment of profound déjà vu, so intense it stops you in your tracks. Or you recall a historical fact, a movie line, a brand logo with absolute certainty, only to discover the world now remembers it differently. This is the Mandela effect, and it is not a failure of your memory. It is proof of a timeline merger. Think of it like two streams of reality flowing into one another. You carry the memory imprint of the timeline you just departed from. These moments of cognitive dissonance are not errors in your brain's code. They are residual energetic signatures from a reality that is no longer your primary vibrational location. These are not things to fear or question. They are footnotes from your journey, reminders that you have successfully navigated from one vibrational universe to another. You are not going crazy, you are simply becoming aware of the seams between worlds. When you encounter one of these glitches, the natural human response is to seek validation, to prove that your old memory was correct, but that is the old paradigm thinking. The purpose of these experiences is not to question the past, but to validate your new present. Every time you notice a so-called Mandela effect, you are being given a cosmic wink from the universe. It is a signpost. It is the field itself communicating directly with your awareness, telling you, yes, the shift was real, you made it. Instead of getting lost in the confusion, treat it as a moment of confirmation. Pause, acknowledge the feeling, and say to yourself, I recognize this sign. I acknowledge my new position in the quantum field. I am grounded in this new reality. By doing this, you are consciously anchoring your energy into the new timeline, making the transition smoother and more integrated. You are moving from being a confused passenger to a conscious navigator of these shifting cosmic currents. This phenomenon isn't just a personal experience. The widespread awareness of the Mandela effect is a collective marker indicating that a significant portion of humanity has made this leap together. It is a shared dream, a collective remembering of a world that was. Why does this happen? Because timelines are not rigid structures, they are fluid, vibrational constructs defined by the collective consciousness of those who inhabit them. When a critical mass of souls raises their frequency, they collectively vote to shift the entire collective experience to a higher vibrational timeline. The inconsistencies you notice are the aftershocks of this monumental, energetic event. You are part of a vanguard of consciousness, a wave of souls who chose to be here for this great awakening. The fact that you perceive these glitches means you are among the first to have your awareness activated within this new paradigm. So, how do you work with this sign? You embrace it as a tool for presence. Each glitch is an invitation to become hyper-aware of the present moment. It shatters the illusion of a single, linear, unchanging history, forcing you to acknowledge that reality is far more pliable than you believed. Use these moments to ask yourself, if the past can change, what does that mean for my future? The answer is that the future is not a destination to be reached, but a canvas to be painted upon in this eternal now. These glitches are freeing you from the prison of a fixed past, showing you that you are not defined by a history that may not even exist anymore. You are a being of pure potential, standing at the precipice of infinite possibility in every single moment. Now, this sign is the key that unlocks the door from the prison of linear time. The second sign is a profound and often confusing rearrangement of your personal relationships. Look at your social circle. Have you noticed people, even those you were once incredibly close to, simply drifting away? Not because of a fight or a dramatic falling out, but through a quiet, mutual disentanglement. It might feel strange or even sad, but this is a natural and necessary symptom of a timeline shift. It is a matter of vibrational physics. As you transitioned into this new, higher frequency timeline, your own energetic signature changed. You are literally vibrating at a different rate. Those individuals whose frequencies are no longer in resonance with your new state of being cannot remain in your immediate orbit. The energetic dissonance makes sustained interaction impossible. The universe is not punishing you. It is lovingly and efficiently clearing your field of incompatible energies to make space for what is to come. Conversely, you may be experiencing the sudden and miraculous appearance of new people in your life who feel like home. You meet a stranger and within minutes you are talking as if you have known them for lifetimes. These are not coincidences. These are your soul family, your vibrational counterparts on this new timeline. They are the beings who are calibrated to the same frequency of reality that you now inhabit. Their appearance is the universe's response to the space you have created. This is the law of attraction in its purest form. Your new vibration is an undeniable magnetic call, sending a signal out into the quantum field, and these souls are the ones who answer. They are here to support, co-create, and journey with you in this new paradigm. They see you, they understand you, and their presence in your life is one of the most powerful confirmations that you have indeed arrived. The key to navigating this relational shift is to release all judgment and guilt. Do not grieve for the relationships that have dissolved. Do not try to force connections that no longer flow with ease. That is like trying to tune a radio to a station that is no longer broadcasting on your frequency. Instead, send love and gratitude to those who have played their part on your journey and bless their departure. They were perfect for the you that existed on the old timeline. By releasing them with grace, you honor the journey you both shared, and you fully open the door for your new soul tribe to enter. This process is a sacred, energetic clearing. It requires trust. Trust that the universe is orchestrating this for your highest good. It is a testament to your growth. You have graduated, and the classroom is now changing to reflect your new level of consciousness. Embrace this change as a reflection of your own internal evolution. The people in your life are always a mirror of your inner state of being. As you have shifted, so too must your mirror. Look for the lessons in both the departures and the arrivals. The old relationships showed you who you were. The new relationships show you who you are becoming. This is not about one being better than the other. It is simply about resonance. You are curating your reality through your vibration, and that includes the cast of characters in your life's story. Celebrate this. It is a tangible, living sign that your inner work, your conscious choice to evolve, is powerfully manifesting in your external world. You are attracting your tribe. You are calling in the reflections of your highest self. The third sign is a fundamental change in your perception of time itself. Linear time, the steady tick-tock progression from past to present to future, is an illusion of the old third-dimensional reality. In this new, higher-frequency timeline, you are beginning to experience time as it truly is, fluid, malleable, and relative to your state of consciousness. This is time dilation. You may experience entire days flying by in what feels like a few hours. Conversely, a single, profound minute of presence can feel like it stretches into an eternity. Time is no longer a rigid container, it is a flowing river, and your consciousness determines the speed of the current. This acceleration and deceleration is not a sign that you are losing track of things, it is a sign that you are breaking free from the matrix of linear time and beginning to operate on quantum time. Alongside this stretching and compressing of time, you will notice a dramatic increase in synchronicity, especially through number sequences. Seeing 1111, 222, 444. These are no longer random occurrences, these are markers, they are nodes in the energetic grid of the new timeline. Think of them as the new reality's clock, chiming to get your attention. When you see these numbers, the universe is tapping you on the shoulder saying, you are aligned, you are in the flow, pay attention to what you are thinking and feeling in this exact moment. These sequences are feedback from the quantum field, confirming that your thoughts and energy are in harmony with the creative flow of the universe. They are signposts letting you know you are on the right path, moments where the veil between your consciousness and the underlying code of reality becomes thin. This mastery over time perception extends beyond simple observation. You are now beginning to realize that you can consciously influence your experience of it. In a state of high-frequency joy, presence, and creativity, time seems to expand, allowing you to accomplish great things with a sense of ease and flow. In states of low-frequency fear, anxiety, or boredom, time seems to drag on, each second a heavy weight. This is your training ground. The universe is teaching you that your emotional state, your vibrational frequency, is the control dial for your experience of time. You are learning to become a time master. You are no longer a victim of the clock, racing against a deadline. You are learning to bend and shape time around your intention, to create pockets of eternity within your day through the simple act of being fully present. To harness this emerging ability, practice presence. When time feels like it is running away from you, stop. Take a deep breath, focus on your senses. What do you see? What do you hear? What do you feel? By grounding yourself in the now, you step out of the frantic current of linear time and into the eternal moment where all power exists. When you see a synchronistic number, pause and give thanks. Acknowledge it as a confirmation of your alignment. By doing this, you are not just passively noticing these shifts, you are actively engaging with the new physics of this timeline. You are moving from a being who lives in time to a being who lives from the timeless dimension of the now, consciously creating your experience moment by moment. The fourth sign manifests directly within your physical body. Your vessel is not just a biological machine, it is a highly sensitive energetic antenna, and it is undergoing a profound recalibration. As you anchor into the higher frequencies of this new timeline, your body must upgrade its operating system to handle the increased light and information. This can result in a range of physical symptoms that may seem confusing. You might experience unexplained ringing in the ears or buzzing sensations, which are often your energetic centers, your chakras, being tuned to a new frequency. You may feel sudden waves of extreme fatigue, followed by bursts of high energy. This is your body going through cycles of clearing dense, old energy and integrating new, high-frequency light codes. Your sleep patterns may become erratic. Your dietary preferences might change overnight as you find yourself repulsed by dense processed foods and drawn to light, living, high-vibrational nourishment. These are not signs that your body is failing. They are signs that it is ascending. It is purging decades of stored trauma, limiting beliefs and energetic density from its cellular memory. The key is to listen to its wisdom without fear. If you feel tired, rest. This is not laziness, it is essential integration work. If you crave a specific healthy food, honor that. Your body's innate intelligence knows exactly what it needs to complete this upgrade. Drink plenty of pure water to help flush the old energies. Spend time in nature to ground your recalibrating electrical system. Treat your body not as a burden, but as your sacred partner in this ascension process. It is your anchor in this new reality, and caring for it is a spiritual practice of the highest order. Beyond these recalibration symptoms, you may also be experiencing sensory upgrades. Your 5 senses are evolving into their higher, intuitive counterparts. Colors may appear more vivid and saturated. Sounds may seem richer and more layered. Your sense of smell and taste might become more refined. But the most significant upgrade is the awakening of your clairsenses. Your intuition, or clairsentience, becomes your primary mode of perception. You start to feel the truth of a situation rather than needing to logically figure it out. You may experience clairaudience, hearing guidance in your mind's ear, or clairvoyance, seeing images or visions with your inner eye. You are transitioning from a being who perceives reality primarily through the logical mind to one who perceives it directly through the heart and the subtle senses. You are activating your divine, multidimensional sensory apparatus. To support this sensory awakening, create moments of stillness. The whispers of intuition cannot be heard in a mind filled with noise. Meditate. Walk in nature. Sit in silence. Ask your higher self to help you understand and refine these new gifts. Pay attention to gut feelings, to sudden intuitive hits, to the subtle energy you pick up from people and places. Begin to trust this flow of information more than you trust the constant chatter of the ego mind. Your body is becoming a finely tuned instrument for perceiving the deeper layers of reality. By honoring its process and trusting its new sensory input, you are fully embodying your multidimensional self within this new timeline. You are learning to see with more than just your eyes, and listen with more than just your ears. The fifth and most profound sign is the dissolution of your old identity. The person you thought you were is fading away. The career that once defined you, the goals that drove you, the belief systems you clung to for safety, they suddenly feel hollow, empty, like a suit of clothes that no longer fits. You may feel a sense of confusion, of being lost or without purpose. Do not despair. This is not a loss, it is a liberation. The ego construct you identified as me was a product of the old timeline. It was built upon separation, limitation, and survival. That identity cannot exist in the higher frequencies of this new reality. You are undergoing a sacred ego death, a shedding of an old skin to allow your true, authentic, infinite self to emerge. In the old paradigm, purpose was something you did. It was a job title, a role you played, a goal you achieved. In the new timeline, your purpose is not something you do. It is something you are. Your purpose is to simply be your authentic self. Your purpose is to emanate the unique, beautiful frequency of your soul into the world without apology or justification. The feeling of being lost is simply the transitional space between letting go of a false, externally defined purpose and embracing a true, internally generated state of being. The universe is asking you to stop searching for purpose outside of yourself and to instead discover the profound power and value of your own presence. Your unique vibration is needed here now. That is your purpose. This shedding of identity leads to the ultimate realization. You begin to understand that you were never the character in the story of your life. You were never the ego with its fears and desires. You have always been the silent, formless awareness that was observing the character. You are the consciousness that dreamed the dream. And from this place of the detached observer, you realize you hold the pen. You are no longer at the mercy of the plot. You are the author of the plot. You move from being a passive observer of a pre-written reality to a conscious creator, an active observer who chooses which reality to collapse from the quantum field through the power of your focus and feeling. So if you feel like you don't know who you are anymore, celebrate. You are on the verge of discovering who you truly are. An infinite being of light, a fractal of God consciousness, a creator of worlds. Embrace the emptiness, for it is not a void, it is the canvas of infinite potential. In this space of not knowing, you are free to choose. You are free to create a new identity, a new reality, a new world, not from the limitations of the past, but from the infinite freedom of your own divine imagination. This fifth sign is your graduation. It is the final confirmation that you have not just shifted timelines, you have awakened to your true nature as the architect of the timeline itself. These signs are not random events happening to you. They are cosmic reflections happening through you, orchestrated by your own evolving consciousness. You are not a traveler who has stumbled into a strange new land. You are the very fabric of that new land, waking up to its own existence. The glitches, the shifting relationships, the bending of time, the upgrades to your body, the dissolution of who you thought you were, all of it is evidence that your observation, your focus, your choice to awaken has successfully shifted your reality. You are the cause and this new world is the effect. If this truth resonates deep within your soul, then acknowledge the power you hold. Subscribe to this channel to continue receiving transmissions that support your great awakening. Give this video a like to anchor this high frequency on the planet, making it easier for others to find their way. And now in the comments below, I invite you to make a declaration of your creative sovereignty. Write, "I am the architect of my timeline." Feel the power in those words as you type them. You are sealing your awareness in this truth. And finally, share with us all. What is the number one sign you have been experiencing most powerfully lately? Let us know in the comments and connect with others who are walking this incredible journey alongside you. You are not alone. Welcome home.